Good evening. I'm, of course, the Big Mike 1983. Welcome to the RGL TV Horror Marathon 2025. Keeping it going with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, a game I usually will race against weapon in these, but unfortunately timing did not work out. But I am still going to do a solo randomizer run, Jeeble percent on normal. If RNG is unkind, we'll be rip and run at about 50 minutes, but my PB with good drops has been significantly less than that. So let's see how things go. Yeah, if you haven't seen this game before, this is a Metroidvania made by Iga, the guy who is kind of responsible for, you know, a bunch of the kind of the more modern ways they did the more open world Castlevanias that kind of, you know, helped craft a lot of the stuff in Metroidvanias. You're going to see a lot of callbacks to like Aria and Dawn of Sorrow in this with the shard system. It's very close to like Soma's soul system. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a randomizer started. Delete my old game. We are not going to start with anything because we are on normal mode. And in fact, you don't really have to start with anything anymore. We used to start with a little bonus weapon because, well, frankly, it was really hard to survive the boat sometimes if RNG didn't give you a weapon. Oh, wait, no, we don't want to seed. All right. So I'm going to do Defeat Jeeble, which is basically the mid-boss of the game, kind of like Richter in Symphony of the Night. But yeah, we are going to mix up everything except the save in the warp rooms. Mixing those up just annoys the bejesus out of me. But yeah, we're going to go from there. And let's see how audio is. I may have to mess with it a little bit, but let's see. So we have Jeeble, anywhere, random, chaos, shuffled, shuffled, shuffled. Beautiful. So the reason we don't have to start with a weapon anymore is because there has been a bunch of DLC released for the game. So we're just going to run around the boat as everyone's favorite pirate, Shantae. And that kills my con, but that's fine. We're running around as Shantae. Let me go ahead. I'm going to... Let me start the timer here. I'm gonna turn off our familiar because that thing just annoys the hell out of me. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. The only thing is there are like 2 sections in the game that can be really, really obtuse. All right, well, we already have pretty good armor now. Wow. All right, that helps. So let's go ahead. So we start on the boat as always, and we want to kill the boat stuff. I'll kill more. Oh, we already got something. What do we have? We have Hammer Knuckle. That's one of the attack skills. But basically what we need to do for this run in particular for Jeeble mode is we need one of about 4 or 5 different shards that allow us to move vertically. There is double jump, high jump, invert, and then dimension shift. And basically those are going to, in at least one way or another, get to Jeeble, who is the mid-boss. Double jump is the hardest, but as we have found out, it is entirely possible. Ooh, crit ring, let's go. Actually, you give me better stats at this point. Yeah, we're gonna leave you up. Luck is pretty important. Luck is going to determine how these enemies drop their shards and get me one of the moves that I need. But yeah, so you've seen now there's a couple different colored chests out there. The green chests are going to be equipment and stat boosts. We, of course, are not going to want bullets, which means this will be a bullet. It's not. Oh, and crafting. Crafting, though, in this game is entirely random as well, because I set it to be that way. So there's a couple interesting things we can do once we get to the boat. Let's go. No, damn it. Damn it. All right. Got a couple breakable walls, of course. Yeah, so the green chests are going to be equipment and stuff like that. The silver chests there are going to be usually money and a couple decent crafting materials. There's then these regular brown chests are usually going to be baseline items or a little bit of money. And then you saw earlier there was like a red and black chest. Those will usually have a good amount of money in them, but in some cases I believe there is one that can have the sword you need to basically get into the true end game. So if you don't have that sword, killing the final boss or the mid boss will end the game without it. Kind of like killing Richter without the holy glasses. All right, there's our first mana up. Elf ears. No elves. So those guys are not dropping any shards so far. That's all right. Yeah. All right, now we have health. Health is a good one. So we do want to keep killing enemies, even though we don't necessarily want to, because at this point, the levels really help. They help a lot more in hard mode, though, and the reason I didn't do hard is even if you get, like, the vertical movement tech early, you can sometimes have to just kill a bunch of time gaining levels if you do not get, like, end-game weapons and armor. Which, you know, seeming as it's a randomizer, it is going to be up to the game what I get. Yeah, we'll see how things go. If it leans towards me having to go underwater, you will probably hear me bitch and moan, and then it may end up rip run at that point, because that will usually add like a good hour onto the randomizer having to go underground, because that's just a huge area to explore. What do we have? Oh, yeah, also hair manuals. Yep, you can go and get your hair done in this game. All right, let's start using our magic. No, that's not what I wanted to do, but good enough. Let's see, is the ghost going to cooperate, drop something? No, he's not. Oh, I don't have enough mana for the fireball. That'll do it. There we go. Ghost, where you at? All right, well, the ghost decided to F off under the boat and will not be joining us for the rest of the game. Yeah, getting stuck on the boat, especially in hard mode, used to be something that happened to Weapon and me enough that that's why we started doing the whole thing where we... Oh, good, bullets. Those will be useful. That's why we started doing the thing where we would put in... There's a couple, like, custom... I don't know if they were, like, content creators or what, but they basically start you with, like, a little... weapon or gadget or something. All right, let's see if this fireball works on the thing. It does. All right, we don't need that necessarily, but if we have to come back here for the secret part of the boat, we may need it. So cut per, that's good. That's gonna give me more luck for sure. Yeah, like I said, luck's super important, just because luck helps with drop rates, and some of these shards do not have a great low drop rate. That is a great sword, but is it better? Yes, it's way better. Let's go. All right, so now we have a great sword with an elemental attack to it. And not a whole lot on the boat, unfortunately. Through there's the boss, but there is one more little area we can go through. And not much, just anti-venom. Oh, we've kicked the 1 HP rats to death. All right, in terms of arms and armor, yeah, we should be fine against this first boss. Even if we get hit. Oh, it didn't have enough range on the fireball! How embarrassing. And we're just gonna hack away because the sword's gonna hit multiple times. What are you gonna do, your stupid water move? No. Oh, that's right, you don't do the water move in normal. Because the bosses have different attacks in hard mode. Which is why it's kind of hilarious getting invert in this in normal mode, because it is impossible for Jeeble to hit you, basically, on the ceiling. Because he doesn't have any attacks that reach up there besides maybe Hellhound, but that one's really easy to dodge. Summon insect, nothing doing there. More MP. MP is nice. I'd really prefer health at this point, but whatever. Talk to you. So these are all quests. You can turn in items, and that reward wasn't very good. And I have no seeds to give this guy. Are you? You're worse, yeah. So she's going to give us quests to kill things. And we're going to want to go ahead and do that. Let's talk to our buddy Johan. He's going to give us one free item. What is it?
So, what'll it be?
I don't actually know what it is. Oh. Oh, good. Bullets up. So the reason I hate bullets up is because in crafting being random, you probably will not get a good combination of bullets and guns at this point. All right, and here's what we're going to look at too. This doesn't really matter unless I find something that drops what's called Alkahest, which lets me basically tear apart items. But because crafting is randomized, anything you have can end up kind of pointing to any other item in this game rather than the items you would normally use to craft it. Yeah, unless somehow the RNG is just the best RNG that I've ever had, you're hosed, pretty much. All right, let's see what's at the shop.
What would you like to buy?
Mostly looking for endgame items. It's an endgame gun, which is meh, but all right. So best great sword in the game is in the shop. If I get to 43,000 monies, we will have it.
Oh, what would you like to sell?
But for now, sell you, and sell you. And then here's where we get to sell a lot of fun stuff. Like cypress and rich mahogany. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna see what she has for sale. Does she have Alkahest? No. I think I've only had like one rando where she sells that ingredient for Alkahest. But we're gonna want to go ahead and buy a couple items. Lots of food. And the fun thing about this game is the first time you eat a food, you get a stat boost from it. Couple technically better armor, but I'd rather save up a bit. Okay. Yeah, Alkahest in the shop is so good. What's up, Yogi? All right, so what we're really gonna look for here is, yeah, we wanna just immediately drink the juices to get better MP quick charge, and then anything that gives luck, which is mostly just the dessert items, and if there's any giant strength boost. Yeah, not really. So the rest of the food we're just going to keep for regular healing. We'll do the spaghetti for the luck, though, and I think that was the last one, was it? Yeah. Okay. So at this point, I mean, we basically have the weapon that I could kill Jeeble with. We really just need the movement tech. I do need to go back to the left, though. We're going to go ahead and make sure that the first teleport is unlocked, aren't we, weapon? Not saying you'll never live it down, but you'll never, never, never not live it down. So we have to kill 5 of those guys. And probably the item we want to see the most is Jeeble's glasses. That will basically give me infinite mana. And with the spells I have, would pretty much make the rest of this run super easy mode. But, oh well. I hate the rat. The rat is like, F your iframes. I'm just gonna walk through you multiple times. Get hit. Oh wait. Ran right by her. Turn this in, we get a hat, great. Then we have a couple things. All right, so we have a sword for that guy, a gun for that one, necklace, and then an apple pie. Oh boy. Okay, so now it is time to go storm the castle pretty much. All right, bats are going to be really annoying with the great sword just because that's how bats do, but we'll be fine. Gonna break the roof. We're gonna steal from the top of the building. We're gonna jump and then superhero landing. Get this little underground treasure. Not much in here, just a brown chest. So potion, little bit of healing. Nothing really much there. Break open the door. Crow hat. Probably useless. All right, extra money. So like I said, if we get to 43K, we are going to be in a good spot to finally go buy the best, well, one of the best weapons in the game. Probably number 2. All right, let's open up the castle, but then immediately we close the castle back because there are goodies up here. Those goodies being hunks of wood. I'm stealing their lumber. And the castle welcomes us with throwing a statue at our head. Now the hallway of bats. Yeah, bats are gonna kick my ass a little bit to start, but that's fine. Eventually you get upgrades that increase your swing speed and make fighting the faster enemies with a great sword a lot easier. Alright, bats are not dropping much yet. Usually bats will drop pretty quickly. I have to kill 2 of him. So we'll just come back in the room and do that here in a minute. Yes, the best dying sounds in the game. Eee, ooh. Damn it, bats. And the good ghost. All right, I am just getting nothing for shards so far. This is disappointing. But yeah, one day I will have the perfect seed of endgame arm, you know, arms and armor, and then vertical movement tech on the boat. And we'll get just our sub 25. You'd probably also need Accelerate too. Accelerate is a little side ability you can get that will let you go much, much faster. And especially if you have Jeeble's glasses, you can just use it the entire run and basically be Quicksilver. Alright, nothing for you. More magic. Couple gems, which mostly just good for selling. Need to get 2 more of you. We'll get there. I can't remember if the sword that the quest gave me was really that good. So we are pretty much working our way up to what is normally the first boss in the castle. It's the only one you can get to without any really sort of movement tech. So our hope is somewhere along the way we get one of the vertical movement techs that we need. Otherwise, we have to start basically backtracking and hoping we get shard drops that we didn't get earlier. Ooh. Oh, Shadow Tracer makes a clone. It's not that good. All right. Everybody get ready for PETA to get really mad at me. Come here, little guy. Come here. Come here. We're going to take weapon off. Come here, little guy. Come here. We're friends, right? We're friends. Get in the Iron Maiden. All right. Sorry, guy. Oh, and it's just an equipment book. Damn it. Ordinarily, you need to have the move called Craftwork that lets you grab items and move them. But as you can see, you can kind of game the system by making a pig die for your troubles. All right. Yeah, we are especially looking for white shards, because the white ones are going to be the... Basically, those are like the extra special shards. And that's where I'm going to have like the high jump and all that good stuff. Alright, well, we're slowly but surely getting there. I did put the estimate at 45 minutes, and that's because if RNG is really not cooperating, and like basically, if we don't have what we need by 45 minutes, it'll probably turn into about 3 hours of searching. I could drop down there and look for a couple items, but I'm gonna wait first. Alright. I'm gonna kill you twice, though. And then we're gonna go back home here in a minute, but I want to kill this guy. Get what's in the chest first. More health, beautiful. I've got some longer games tomorrow. I'm doing Infernax Gun Percent, and then another World of Horror showcase.
Got any? Here's what I've turned up.
All right, so I get a crappy gun, but I can sell it.
Here's what I've...
Get a necklace,
Got any?
and I get an apple pie. Who else do I need to kill? What do I need to kill for this sword? Oh, Dullahammers. Okay. So that does give us a reason to go back to the boat here really quick. I mostly just want to do it because if that sword is better than what I have, we can swap up. And I don't think I got a soul from a Dullahammer yet either. There you are, you headless monster. You can kill him 2 more times to see if he drops a soul yet. Otherwise, we're mostly waiting. Oh, oh, oh! Yeah, buddy! Go mode! I knew that was a good idea. I knew it. So now, the sky's the limit, literally. At this point, it is entirely about survivability, so I'm going to buy pretty much the best armor I can find at the shop right now, and see what happens.
Here's what I... Good.
Let's see, are you better than what I'm using? No, you're not. Okay. So, I think I can probably kill him with this greatsword. But let's see what is available after I sell everything else. Reduces magic depletion. Actually, that might be a good one. We'll keep that for now. Or screw it, it's $1,800. That is a much better hat than what I'm wearing, so I'll keep that. And we're just gonna sell frickin' everything because we didn't find a source of alkahest, so we have no way of doing alchemy, so don't need anything. But what do we have for best weapons I can afford? I don't really like the spears. Spears have a really weird hitbox in this game. So you're higher damage. That's a lot of money, though, for not much of a damage upgrade. I think I would rather have better armor, whatever I can buy. Yeah.
Is this right? Oh, thank you. Oh, what would you like to sell? Is pleasure
Sell
doing
that.
business?
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and put on my better hat. A little less luck, but I don't need that now. I need everything else. And now we look like a bunny.
Oh, what would you like to buy?
Yeah, there's no better weapon. And then let's just buy
Is this
5 high potions and a big plate of spaghetti, because remember, you only have to carbo load against vampires with garlic. Lots and lots of garlic. Now off we go. We've got healing, at least an okay amount of healing. I could have just gone in through the front of the castle, but that's fine. This will give me at least another level, I think, taking out Zangetsu. Yeah, only 3 hours. All right, let's go, Zangetsu. All right, now he's like, oh, your sword's on fire. You're cool. My sword should be on fire too. Oh, we made him cancel out of the fire slash. All right, there we go. Level up, go save again to refill our health. And really just hope on the way there we're able to find a kind of endgame weapon, because that would be cool. Yeah, this should put us just about where we need to be for time. MP max. Oh, that dude. Do I have any way shards? I don't. So that dude on the floor, what he'll do is whenever you find him, you can give him a waystone and he will give you a bunch of money and then teleport away. If you can buy waystones in the store in the randomizer, it is a good way for easy money. Although really the routes we take, you should only be running into him maybe once. So they're still hitting me, but they're only hitting me for one now because of the super armor. And then release Toad. Where's Toad? We have to release Toad. Free the Toad. All right, here's the cathedral, which is on the way to Jeebel's house, which we're about to break into and give him a very bad time. We're still doing safety saves because there are a couple things that will kill me if things go badly. Like, even though I have this nice armor, there are still some things that up in fact in this room will ruin my day. We have better usage of katanas. We have studied the blade. And what are you? You are yellow. Better intelligence. All right, so here's what I was talking about. This is the Banshee, who can and will still ruin my day. But we're gonna try and kill one. We got her. Didn't even give me a drop of equipment. Thanks, lady. But the reason those are so honestly scary throughout the game is they will curse you, which will take away half of your maximum HP and MP. Just kill that guy, and then here is where we go up and away. I forgot, do you have goodies over here? No. Yeah, unfortunately up here, things will start to hit me like a truck. So we're gonna have to be a little careful. Bullets, I don't even know why I bothered. I forgot, is there anything in the actual bell? No, not this time. Oh, that's not a great sound. That is the "you're about to die" sound. Ooh. Red umbrella. Less attack. Wow, a lot less attack. faster though. Let's go ahead. We're gonna just burn a high potion here, because we will have a teleport right before we fight Jeeble, so we'll be able to go home and stock up. This is mostly just so we can actually survive our trek to, you know, invading this dude's house and killing him. All right, what's up here? Come on, endgame. Steel lightning. I completely forgot. You are not as good. Like a crafting starter pack. Oh, damn it, horse! Alright, well now I want to kick the horse's ass. Take that, horse. Alright, let's drop the bell. It's gonna open up here. You can... Oh, there we go. Nope. She was trying to do the grabby grab on me. No, thank you. And then we want to jump up here. We're gonna knock down this bell. Break open the floor. Theoretically, if I needed a save point, I could get one right here. And in fact, I'm just gonna safety save because things have been hitting me a little harder than I thought they would be up here. Plus more opportunity to get a couple more drops, maybe. Or not. So this is normally where I would be fighting the first boss. It's just through over there to the right. But we have more important things to do right now. So like I said, at this point, we were really hoping for more green chests, and that didn't help. That dropped, in fact, something I have already. Oh, we got the ship map. What a useless item for this run. Our next safety save, and then we are on to the final zone. That's what I use for all my music, Lyra. You know it. Oh, hot damn! Oh, you know what? Not useful right now. So normally Valkyrie dress is one of the best endgame items to have because of the luck, but we don't need luck right now. We need defense to survive. So we're gonna take that little extra boost. So this jerk, Stipper, he's gonna really try to set me on fire. And since my sword is fire, it's only hitting him with the physical component. What are you doing, bird? Get out of here. Stupid bird. All right. We are now breaking into Jeeble's Sanctum, the Hall of Termination. Will you get up here so I can kill you? You're so annoying. Ah! Seems unsporting to stab it in the back while I am hitching a ride on it, but what's sporting about what we're about to do here? All right, so we have the save. We're gonna get a couple little extra things. Oh, I will also show you. Well, we'll see how time is. Let me hop in up top. Come on, float back up here. There you go. A little bit of fried fish, extra healing. And this is right before we hit Jeeble, but we are going to ransack this room ahead of time. And we do have some stuff to sell, at least. And we will just pretty much be working on doing as much as we can with this sword. And getting a whole lot of healing. Although I'm going to see if I can afford a better sword while we're at the shop. I'll just do that. Life I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with, but with enough healing, I should be able to do it. Do I have any other thing else from you? Oh, yeah, nothing worth doing. All right, let's get to selling.
What would you like to sell? Is leisure doing business?
And, oh, that's a different Kitsune mask. I've got, oh no, I have both. I'm both a Kitsune and an Usagi. Sure.
Oh, hello. Oh, what would you like to sell? Is it
Sell
leisure
you?
doing business? Is there you are? Is there you are? Is leisure doing business? Is there you are? Is
This
there
stuff sells for like nothing. I could have just ignored it, but whatever. Let's go, capitalism.
Is there you are? Is there you are? Is leisure doing business? Oh,
All right, what do we have? 14K. Probably cannot buy anything way, way better. Can't do anything. All right, that just means we're going to put more into healing. And maybe some mana, too.
is it there you are? Is Carl, thank you. Is Carl, thank you.
Get all the high potions, and then
Thank you.
just a whole crap load of spaghetti
Is it there you are?
and macaroni.
There you are.
All right, are there any I should really eat before the fight? No, nothing's really given me a marked strength boost. So, okay. Go ahead, teleport back, save, and then try to take down Jeeble with what we've got. He is a Terminator. Here goes nothing. So, since I am fighting him on normal mode, Jeeble won't have as many BS attacks. But he still has a couple that will absolutely ruin my day.
Next time.
I guess I should see if I have any better attack shards I can use at this point. Acid Jet poison them too? I can't remember. It does. So we're just gonna poison his. Oh no, he got us! Oh no! Okay, let's just start panic eating food. No, stop it. I don't have enough magic. Damn it! Damn it! Save me, Smoothies.
Answer my call.
Oh, get him, girl! Shit! Oh, just barely missed. Oh, that's not a good sound. All right. Let's down one of our 10 plates of spaghetti. Like somebody trying to fight the Dragonborn. Oh, he just stood there for a minute and ate about 8 wheels of cheese on me. Oh, there's a Hellhound. We don't want to get hit by that. I should also be doing a lot better with dodging, but I'm not. And you can't make me. Yeah, normally when he's doing his moves, I can just be high jumping on the ceiling. Oh, that's not great. Save me, spaghetti. Nope. Nope. More spaghetti. There we go. And got him. All right. Right under estimate. Wow. Wow. I couldn't have done that better if I planned it, honestly. Wait, what my my estimate was 45. Hot damn. Hot damn. So I just want to, where's this gonna put me at? Okay, I just want to show off this late game area here really quick. This is meant to be fought basically at the very, very end of the game. And I probably should have come up here anyway because there are a couple chests you can get. But you have to go through here. But yeah, thank you all for the GGs. That went really well. And now we're going to get sucked into a bookcase and die in the 8-bit nightmare. So obviously an homage to Castlevania 1. Yeah, enemies here are all super tough and hit like a truck. Just see if I can run past everybody to get to the boss. But I can't remember if there are any sections that I actually need to kill an enemy at. Oh! Oh! Hit me right in the breadbasket. Shit! Oh no! All right. We're okay. We're okay. We're not okay! We're doing better. Right, not a Jason Machete. And then the boss is the Beast, the Cookie Monster himself, the 8-bit overlord. You don't even get phase 1, you just go straight to phase 2 of the fight. And yeah, this fight is very, very rough. Lots of fire everywhere. And Toad was released. Oh, and we're dead. The 8-bit nightmare has gotten us, but since we already GG'd, the death doesn't count. But yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm glad that went like right at the time I hoped it did. Coming up next, we have some spooky Zelda. So you all sit tight and wait for that. And I'll catch you all next time. I will be around tomorrow for a couple more games, but stick around.